can Joy sit up on a platform and say, I don't know what they mean by I throw rocks and hide my hand? Bitch, everybody came on that platform, defined it. They said so just to remind you, because maybe you forgot what happened. What had happened was, they say you be in the chat rooms talking mad crunk. And then you be retracting those statements inside the chat.
And when I was on that panel and I asked each one of those motherfuckers produce evidence of it, they all say they don't have it. So what I supposed to do? Sit up there and grin and say, oh yeah, y'all right. They screenshot everything else. They screenshot everything else. They screen record everything else. But when it comes to the JOY, nobody ever has anything to prove that I've done it. Because they're cool with you and you want to believe them, cool beans. Just say you believe them. You sat on that panel sucking dick from the back just for those same people to go back live on your ass a week or two later and talk shit about you. That's what you do, my nigga. Since you ain't fucking with the JOY, you want to believe them? Man, fuck you. Go believe them. But what you don't got is the evidence of it. I stand on everything I say. Ain't nobody got to back down on you punk ass motherfuckers up here. That be y'all, like you, twisting shit around. Trying to make a narrative out of nothing. Man, you doing this shit for the free. That shit is weird.
That's what they accused you of. So yeah, you can come up here and act all amnesia. I don't know what they're talking about. Throwing rocks and hiding my hands.
Throwing rocks and hiding your hands as if you see me do it. You can't even say I did it. You're just going off the word of mouth of some other motherfuckers. But you're a paralegal. I thought you do legal shit. I thought this shit was all by the book. But because you want to be in good with these folks, oh, I believe them. That's what they accuse you of. They accuse you of a lot of shit too. Man.
Bitch, that's what they said you did. Did I miss something in the translation? That's what they said you did. You threw rocks and hide your hand. You wrote text messages in that fucking chat. You commented in there and you retracted it. Mm-hmm. That's been the allegations about you forever. They didn't just come around last year. People have been saying this shit about you since we met you in 2017. What did I...
Yeah, she's lying about 2017. Let me stop you right there, young lady. Damn, you just out here lying, G. I didn't know them fools in 2017. That's crazy. I didn't know none of them in 2017. I was working with Glib Talk and we hooked up with you when we was on Glib Talk. So how the fuck I knew a Gears or a Joanna and they were saying I was retracting anything. So here you go again. Throwing out this shit that don't even make no sense. Okay, but I'm gonna let you have this. 2017.
The messiest bitches in everyone's chat room. You. I remember you. I nicknamed you what, guys? Screenshot shouting.
Yeah.
I've never seen a person take a screenshot in the garage. Take a screenshot so fast. Man, one of your best attributes. So don't act like you don't know why the people say you throw rocks and hide your hands.
Because I think everybody takes screenshots, especially when somebody talking shit about me. Ciao.
That you was involved in all kinds of shit. I was just like, all right. I dubbed you as somebody hanging out in alleyways, and you laughed it off. Now, if you don't recall, I'm sure I can find all the videos of you saying, my cousin saw me in the alley, and you saying, I was sprinting home to get back after I started some shit in the chat room. You said this, not me. You said this, not me. I didn't say that.
True that. Wasn't starting shit. If I see my name and somebody saying something, yeah, I'll run up in the chat. I'll kick the door in. It is what it is. It was what it was. I mean, we was having fun back then. Fucking with people, fucking in the chat rooms, fucking around in the chat rooms. I'm not going to take none of that shit back. But for you to sit up here and say, nigga, up here, man, ciao. Give her about 15 more minutes.
Everybody knows you for this. I can always depend on you for an outline, a summary of what happened out yonder because you've been everywhere.
Okay.
So, do not try to put yourself in a position where you're saying, I don't know what these people are talking about. They're all picking on me.
Who said that?
Both of you two women are the worst.
Who said that? You the one that just said you was harassed in the chat room because somebody walked in and said, ma'am, I'm not speaking on you, don't speak on me. So what the fuck is you talking about? But this is something you've been holding on dearly to. And I get it. I started realizing that. I'm gonna be honest. I realized that shit today. You want to paint me in the bad light? Do what you gotta do. But I'm gonna tell you this, young lady. When I do, if I do, I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna come back and listen to this shit tomorrow. Cause you a cold nigga for what you just said. It's crazy. But I understand you. I don't know. You're a little hot. You're a little bothered by whatever conspired between us and blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're gonna have to just scratch your ass and get glad and just move around. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to get up in the morning and do another live. You can at me again. I just save it in my watch later. I'll come back to that bitch when I get a chance to. But I appreciate that you did even at me in his last video so that I know it was actually directed, because a nigga get tired of having they hear it. Oh, did you hear what she said? I'm like, nah, I wasn't even listening. Did I have to listen to the whole thing? But I think I got time today, cuz tomorrow. That's it.